This is Matt from MTrade. Uh, Today I will talk about the trades that I took for this week. Uh, I'm doing swing trades. I'm actively swing trader. I trade stocks, and each 2 weeks I buy certain stocks and I hold them for a couple days or a couple of weeks and I sell them. This week it was a time to buy the new stocks. So today I bought 6 new stocks, which I will give you information. What is my plan on them? I'm gonna trade them. The area that I'm gonna exit my trade, the area that I'm going to take my profit, if I'm right on the trade. So I have currently 6 swing trades. Those are Facebook, Apple, Nvidia, Twitter, WKHS, PRTR. Yeah, these are the stocks that I have currently as a swing trader. I take always note on my phone my plans because it's better to have it's better to write down about your plan on the stocks because there's a lot of stocks. Having 6 stocks in a row is not easy to control, so I have to take note. And daily I check my notes. Uh, so guys, let's jump on the stocks and I will explain you my plan for those stocks. The first stock I bought today, Facebook. Uh, all stocks I traded today, I bought today, was after market hours. And basically for my strategy, for my plan, I buy uh, for large or mega large stocks and 2 small or medium cap stocks. So first stock I bought, actually Facebook is the only stock that I bought it yesterday. So the 5 stock I bought those today. So Facebook, this is 1 year 1 day chart in here. I bought Facebook yesterday. The price of after market hours, the price around 251, something like that. As you guys can see, I have drawn here red line, support line. If it uh, if it hold if it holded this support line yesterday, I mean today, because I bought it yesterday. My plan for that is to hold it to sell it in the green broken lines. So today I woke up and it didn't have hold it and it sold off. I have so for Facebook my plan was I'm going to buy around 251. If it holds, it's great. I'm gonna just wait for the profit. If it doesn't hold, I have demand area here between 240. I cannot give the exact numbers, but approximately it's gonna be the demand area is between 244 and something and 246 something. So this is my demand area, and today it dropped to demand area. I added more shares, so I basically balanced my position. So I added more shares. So I'm gonna wait the reaction for demand also. So after market hours today was positive from demand area, so it raised a little bit in the aftermarket hours. So for Facebook, my plan was if I'm wrong in the trade, I'm gonna add more shares because it's important area. There's important demand area here. So let's say if the price raises tomorrow and it gives uptrend, is good. So I have more shares and I'm gonna exit my position in the broken line for the Facebook. This is my plan. Let's say if it doesn't work, let's say the plan doesn't work and the price drops more, what I'm gonna do if it drops more, if it drops below 244, $244, I'm gonna just exit my position with my loss. So having a loss in the trade is very normal and acceptable. We traders having loss, the main thing is how we manage our trades. But generally, I expect uptrend from Facebook in these days. So that's why I'm gonna hold my position and see the reaction for the next couple days. My second trade is I bought today. I will check it now. What I bought next? So I have Apple. I bought Apple after market hours today. Let's watch Apple. So for Apple, my plan is, as you guys see, there's a white line here. This is support line here, and I mark it as a white because this is the buying point for me. So I mark it white line here. So I bought here basically today after market hours. My plan for this, I'm gonna if the trade goes on my favor and raise the price, I'm gonna sell it in the green line in the next couple days or couple weeks, which I expect. Let's say generally the trade doesn't go on my way, like market drops, market sell-off, or some other bad news for the company, and the price starts to drop. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna wait until the red line here, the second support line here. If it comes here and if uptrend from here, I'm gonna wait. If it drops below the red line here, the support line here, I'm gonna exit off my positions. Is low. So the trades that I take is not something like 50 to 50. The trades that I take is normally over, I would say 75-80% probability that it's going to be right. So whenever I say I'm gonna exit with loss, it doesn't mean that each stock I accept to exit with loss. Like, so basically those opinions are just in case and the worst scenario that can happen for the trade. So, but basically if I buy the company shares, I have high expectation that the price is gonna increase and the trend is gonna be uptrend. So if it drops below 125 basically or 126, I'm gonna exit. But if it give uptrend from here or around here, from here, I'm gonna hold my position and sell it here. And it should be a good return actually because I bought it cheaper, and if I hold the position to here, I expect good return because it's like the range, the price range is, if I bought it today 128, let's say, and I sell it 138, it's $10 range per share, so it's pretty good. The third trade I have taken is Nvidia. For Nvidia, my plan is, let's see. Okay, Nvidia, I will read from here. 526. I bought it around today 528 after market hours. There is an important support line around 526 point something. So this is very important support line. We have trend line confirmation here. Oh my god, 1 minute. Nvidia. Okay, we have trend line confirmation here and support line, so I expect an uptrend from here. That's why I bought it today. If it doesn't hold this area, 526 area, I'm gonna exit off my position. No balance, no adding more shares, because this type of trades, if it doesn't hold the important area, I do not prefer it adding more share by the price drops. I just exit off my position and with small loss. So basically, for this trade, my plan is I just expect an uptrend. uptrend happen, is good. I'm gonna sell it in here after a couple days or a couple weeks, even early can be. But if it doesn't go in my favor, I'm gonna just exit on my position with small loss. Another trade I have is Twitter. Okay, Twitter also is in a important area. The red line here is my important support area. I have my confirmation from my indicators that Twitter is currently oversold. And I expect uptrend from Twitter. If it doesn't hold this area, $45 area, and if it drops below, I'm gonna exit from my position. But I expect uptrend for next couple days from Twitter. So the plan for Twitter. So these 4 stocks were my large or mega large cap stocks. My other 2 stocks are which are not mega cap stocks. They are not mega cap stocks. They are WKHS and PLTR. These 2 stocks I'm gonna break down their analyze. WKHS. So I bought it today after market hours. We have demand area here. The white area is demand area for WKHS, and I bought it here around $24. I would expect uptrend. If the uptrend happens, I'm gonna sell it in the green trend line. This is our support resistance area. So whenever it touches the green line, the resistance area is important area. I'm gonna sell it here. If the trade doesn't go in my favor, I'm gonna wait till this red line here, $22 is strong. Around $22 is strong support area. We have trend line confirmation that area and support line. So I'm gonna wait and see the reaction here. If it doesn't hold here, I'm gonna exit off my position. If it holds well, I'm gonna add more shares and wait for the profit. So I can do, if I'm wrong in this trade now and the price drops, I'm gonna balance only one time. I'm gonna add shares here only. If there's a confirmation, no confirmation, I'm just gonna exit on my position. This loss. PLTR, the last stock that I have now is PLTR. So PLTR is between 6 stocks. This is the craziest plan I have for PLTR. As you guys can see, I have a lot of support line here and resistance and trend lines here. The chart was a little bit chart required a little bit more drawings because there are a lot of important areas. So I bought it here today after market hour. I bought it around, I think, 24.50. Oh my god, I think after I bought, oh yeah, like you guys can see in right, like this is 1 day 5 min PLTR chart. I bought it today after market hours, and I didn't even see that. I just saw that it raised crazy, like $2 profit already for per share. So it's very good. I was expecting this for tomorrow, but it happened now. I'm happy with it. It's very good actually. So I bought it around $24. If I'm wrong, I'm just gonna. If I'm right, I'm just gonna sell those shares. I will draw a line here. I'm gonna sell it here. This is gonna be profit area. If I'm wrong, I'm gonna add more share at 23.56. If it drops more, the last adding share is adding share area is 22.45. for this stock, because overall I expect share price is gonna raise, so that's why I'm gonna balance 2 times, one time here if it drops here and one time in here. But generally for me, like if I do 2 times balance, it means I'm having a lot of shares of the company, and at the end, if I close the trade with loss, it's a little bit more money, more loss compared to other trades. So I need to be careful with PLTR, and no panic or something, just wait for the price action and follow the plan. So it looks good now, so if the price raised already, maybe it's gonna be, this trade is gonna be straight in my favor. Let's see. And so whenever I sell my stocks, like I record this video today, and also these are lives, so I'm gonna post video how the results is after a couple days. So if you guys wonder, like I talk about these stocks today, if you guys wonder, you can check my coming video. I will share new video what happened with these 6 stocks. Did they go in my favor? What was the profit percent? How much did I follow the plan? Did anything change? So I will inform you guys about these trades after a couple of weeks or days. Let's see when I sell, when I exit from these positions. Then you guys will see the overall process. So I think that's it for today. If you guys have any question, you can DM to Trade or my personal Instagram profile. I'll be more than happy to answer your questions. And please follow my YouTube channel, subscribe, and like the videos.